In the deep snow of late winter Bavaria, a single path led to the Hinterkaifeck farmhouse, but not one footprint led back. On the night between March 31st and April 1st, 1922, something walked out of the forest and into the Gruber family's yard, leaving a trail the wind couldn't erase. The days leading up to the slaughter were filled with a quiet, creeping dread. The Gruber family spoke in whispers of footsteps in the attic that seemed to pause directly over their beds. A house key vanished without a trace. A strange newspaper appeared on their kitchen table, one nobody had bought. Their previous maid had already fled, convinced the home was haunted. The evidence told an impossible story. Footprints leading in, but none leading out. By April 4th, the silence from the farm had grown too heavy to ignore. A neighbor forced his way inside and discovered the horrific truth. 6 bodies brutally murdered with a pickaxe. 4 were in the barn, hidden beneath straw. 2 were inside the house. But the scene was wrong. The cattle were fed and watered. Bread was sliced on the counter. The embers in the stove were still warm. This wasn't a frantic killer who fled. This was someone who stayed. Someone who lived among the dead for days, eating their food, tending their livestock, and waiting. Those solitary prints tell us everything. They don't speak of a rushed, panicked attack. They speak of a chilling patience, of an intruder who didn't just break in, he moved in. He synced himself to the rhythms of the house, learning the creak of each stair, the cough of the old stove. He watched. He listened. He was already inside. In 1922, policing in this remote corner of the world was rudimentary. There were no forensics teams, no rapid communication. There was only the snow, which preserved one clue while erasing all others. The killer could simply melt back into the surrounding woods. But the true horror of Hinterkaifeck isn't about the limits of old technology. It's a fear that remains potent today. It's not the broken window we dread, but the unlocked door. Not the stranger outside, but the one who has already learned the layout of our home, from within. A century later, the trail remains cold, and the path in the snow leads nowhere.